Hello, another episode has arrived at your doorstep, and I'm here to present it to you free, with open arms. And hey, man, yeah, I got some information, which is yes. When you say information, anyway, there's so much to talk about, but none of it is fucking important because I mean it's all important, but I haven't done enough research to give you a rounded sense of what that piece of information. Well, of course, the Pandora papers sounds cool, right? I like these names, man. Fucking A, that's what, when I, yes, this, I'm going to put my cap on. When I read The Guardian, I haven't really subscribed, so I'm not one of those fuckers. Like, support independent journalism, and you say you get information which is biased by all these. Fucking expensive. But I think it's some things which are very attractive in the news and clickbaity stuff, and I bitch about clickbaity stuff, and but sometimes it gets your attention, like fucking volcano spewing on La Palma, which, as you've heard in the previous episode, is comedy gold in itself. Of course, a lot of property has been damaged, but as far as what they've reported, not to me, people are not, no one's hurt or injured, or animals, I think, are also protected. I don't know. It's not. Anyhow, who am I to say? Now, of course, the Pandora papers and other stuff is coming along where people, rich people are being, let's say, rich people are pretty fucked. But at the same time, are they fucked? Or is it just a ploy to get sort of sympathy from a thing? Or is it just a way for the journalists to say, hey, look at us doing good work? Who knows? I'm just a small fish. And I'm just a common man who's trying to put his thinking cap on and make it entertaining for you guys who are fucking listening. Hopefully on the tube and it's audible. Hey, all right. Now, my wife asked me to apologize to all of you, especially the ones who are watching it on the YouTube, because apparently this t-shirt I'm wearing is ghastly and I should not even inflict it upon people who can't see. And apparently, but I don't know, man. Okay, I understand, of course. I have no argument with this when my wife says it's not nice, because of course she can see the finer details. I just bought this t-shirt because it said camo print. Clearly, I don't know what print this is, but I liked something which looked like the t-shirt was full of something, and I'm like, hey, cool. As opposed to buying a plain t-shirt, I'm going to get more print on this t-shirt for the same price. And that's sort of my stupid, is it a logical way of thinking, but some kind of thinking kicked in, and I'm like, hey, go fucking extra print money, and I'm getting it for the same price as a plain money. But apparently the plain one's nice, so I'm going to wear that. Hey. So, and yeah, man, today is a day. Yeah. As opposed to what, a fucking week? No, it's a day. But it started off great. I have my yogas on Monday mornings, and today I'm recording on a Monday. Whoops, did he just slip that out of the bag? Did that just fuck? No, but who cares? Why does anyone care, Sundeep? Like, they listen to it when they listen to it. It's coming out on Tuesday. Why do you have to, first of all, make it a big deal? And second of all, why do you have to act like as though it's all conspiratory? Oh, he does it on a Monday. Fuck, he records a day before. That means it's not live. Of course it's not live. Now, I did my yoga and it was fucking blistering hot sun, and I'm feeling a little drained, and I enjoy doing it because I feel it makes you feel vital. But today, fuck my God, and I think the glasses as well. You're wondering why you're wearing like fucking pretentious, not pretentious, but like some guys wear glasses to nightclubs. I used to be one of those when I was young fellow, but apparently it's not apparently, I do need them, and it's not that I'm defending myself for wearing these here, but people with my condition and macular degeneration, that's what I have. I'm very sensitive to light, and that's why I can't see my reflection, because I'm a star. And people with glaucoma, that's why Bono wears glasses. Do you know that? Fucking A, yeah. He still hasn't found what he's looking for. Maybe glasses was what it was. Hey, so yeah, I feel a little drunk because I just feel zapped by the sun. And so these neighbors have chopped off a bunch of branches which were beautiful foliage, but apparently some fucker in my building complains saying the rats are coming through the trees. No, you are the rat. So they've cut off the branches. Now the room's really bright, so I have to wear glasses through the day. Well, it's either that theory or I want to look like Bono. Hey, believe whichever you want. Anyhow, what am I talking about? I already have spoken about a bunch of shit, and I've done it in a really fast way. Yeah. I went out for a meal last night, and it was lovely, and it was okay. It wasn't that great. It was a very slow service, man. I think people are just zonked to meet other people. I think the waiters, the staff, if you want to call it now, the proper politically correct term, the staff, the help, they were just like My wife saw a cockroach under our table, and this is one of those places in Bangalore which is upmarket, if not fancy. I don't know what your category for fancy is, but we went here. It's called Olive, and it's a nice restaurant. And the guy who runs it is really good at keeping things, smooth, keeping quality up. But anyway, we thought, fuck these 5 stars, because first of all, they're understaffed, they're overworking their existing staff, they're not maintaining standards, and they charge a fucking bomb, 1,000 rupees for a fucking Corona. This is where at the ITC we went. And I was like, dude, you're giving people a chance to stay at your hotel for 4 grand a night because you want people to come. And then you're charging people who are coming and giving patronage, giving patronage or whatever, being a good patron to your hotel. You're charging them like, our bill that evening, this is a while back, was more than what people are paying for fucking 2 nights. And it was shit service because the guy is serving 30 tables, just one of him. Am I sounding like a whiny cunt? Yeah, probably am. Sorry. Anyhow, my wife saw a cockroach under the table, and it was a small one, and this kind of place is semi-outdoorish, so you might be thinking, shit, is that ridiculous? But I think it can be avoided. They do have foliage like pots and all that, so I'm playing both sides here. But she pointed it out to the staff, 3 of them. She said, there's a cockroach under the table. They're like, yes. They just said yes, and couldn't even tell if they were smiling or laughing. They just said yes, and they went away. I mean, this reminds me, in March when I went for my mother-in-law's 60th birthday, we shouldn't say the age on, well, fuck, you already did. I went on holiday, and there was a rat. My wife saw a rat in the kitchen, and the guy said, yeah, he's something in Hindi. He said, chua. He said, yeah, the rat comes. Yeah, but when you guys sleep, the rat comes to play, and we feed it. And I'm like, fucking hey, dude, we don't need to know that there's a rat that you befriended, and you are having a scene with in the night. After everyone sleeps, you and the fucking rat are going out and getting a moonshine, not moonshine, getting a stroll in the moonlight, the little rat holding your little hand, man. And I don't know what it is. It was just a weird vibe. I felt weird being out. I'm not really being out, but weird being at a restaurant. I don't know what I'm feeling, but it just didn't feel great. It felt good. I slammed back 3 dark rums. That was always good. But yeah, the food is great. I don't know if the cockroach had anything to do with it, but it was crunchy, the pizza. But I couldn't sleep after that. My stomach was so fucked because of the wheat. I don't know what it is. I don't have an intolerance to anything. It's just, I don't know. Tell me what the fuck's going on. Pandora papers, bitches. Man, one side, everyone wants that kind of fuck you money, right? $300 million stashed away in an offshore account in Gibraltar. It sounds good. It sounds great. Or maybe even like, man, I got properties around the world, from Malibu to London, from London to Vietnam to Singapore. I mean, you go to Singapore, you see like the Marina Bay Sands, and you see people driving up with their Lambo. And it's a great illusion. It's a fucking lie. It's a dream. Because if you have $300 million, let me tell you one thing. Like I have it, I'm going to tell you. It's impossible to be happy with that, because you'll see it grow. Even if you put $300 million in, say, something that gives you 3% returns, like just in your savings fucking account, 1%, whatever, 0.2%, whatever. Let's say 2%. You're still getting 6 million on that every year. So, first of all, taxes, they're going to fuck you on that. So you then will get more greedy. I don't pay taxes, and then you go to these offshore accounts. You'll go to Gibraltar, you'll go to Malta. There's exotic places, right? You're like, where are you going to Malta? Where are you going to Gibraltar? Why are you going to the Cayman Islands? Why are you going to Brunei? Just to deal with some issues, you say, and you automatically get an accent. And then you have houses to maintain. Just take one apartment and put it in a fucking coastal place. It gets fucked. So, and I was talking to a friend the other day. He's like, dude, think about it, right? You take something as basic as a Cayman 718 Spider, or just a 718, whatever car it is, the entry-level Porsche in India. Do you even know the amount of research gone into that ECU to understand the various climates, the various environments in Europe? Now, these cars are not being built here. They're coming imported. I'm talking from the AMG collections to the M collections. Of course, there are a couple now being locally assembled with local parts. Those are this thing. But most cases, you're paying 180% duty on a car which is not really built for this climate or these situations, these conditions, let's put it. Why the fuck am I getting confused with words? And you spend about anywhere between 1.2 crores to 5 crores. That's, if you guys are listening, who are non-Indian, crores is a very Indian. I don't know, does any other country use the word crore? I don't know, crores. I don't know how to pronounce. But pretty much 1 million is 10 lakhs. That's our other thing. Lakhs and crores. We love using the lakhs and crores. The lakhs of weights he's put on. He's put on crores of weight. No, we don't use it in the weighing system. It's more monetary, a currency thing. So lakhs. 1 lakh is 100,000 and 10 lakhs is a million and 100 lakhs is a crore. And as we all know, 1,000 million is a fucking billion. So how many crores? 100 crores? Is a billion? Yeah. No. Hey, 10. Yeah, if 10 million is a crore, then 100 crores is a billion. Yeah. Anyhow, I shouldn't have started that. I completely got fucking blank. It's the sun. I'm usually good with maths, guys. But yeah, 100 crores. Nah, fucking, it's going to get me. 100 crores. 10 lakhs, 1 million, 10 million, 10 million into 100. Yeah, that's 1,000 million. Yay, he cracked the code. The Da Vinci fucking code of crores and lakhs. That's the one where Robert Langdon, played by Tom Hanks, is like, oh my God, Sophie Neveu, tell me what about the lakhs and crores? Well, according to the Knights Templar, the crores were crows, but the crows were crows, and they lacked enough crows to be crows. And as a result, poof, what was that noise? That was you being knocked out by my holy grail bitch ass Da Vinci Code Part 2 remake involving lakhs and crores. Sophie Neveu, take it in the... Yeah. So, apparently, even rock stars, and this Pandora thing, of course, you guys should check it out. I'm sure you have, because when you do read this, listen to this podcast, it'll be a Tuesday everywhere in the world, maybe Monday night, for the 5,000 million people. Hey, the podcast is under top, under humor category on Hungama. So thank you. I make fun of no one, but I make fun of non-Apple users. But apparently, a lot of you on Android, I really must thank you, because you guys you guys are the listeners who are bringing me all this fame and fortune, which has not even been materialized or realized. It's all there in the Pandora papers. I've got offshore accounts thanks to you guys. I don't have offshore papers. Yeah, fucking it. Believe what you want. This is a podcast where you arrive at your conclusions. The SoapyRao Show, where there's no bias. I give you jokes, entertainment, and fun facts, and you guys do the rest of the work. I think this is the way it should be. I bring stuff to your attention, and you guys go do all the reading you need to do. What's the point of me presenting all the things? Because then it comes through my filter, it comes through my perspective, it comes through my bias, and I don't want to influence you guys in any way. Of course, I want to make you guys laugh and cry and think about life, but not anything more. So... it's going to be interesting. 35 world leaders, some odd number of public figures, rock stars and celebrities. Why these fucking rock stars and celebrities have to go? Can't they just fucking make money, pay taxes, and shut the fuck up? They suddenly think they have power. Like, oh my God, I think I'm going to get into climate. I think I'm going to get it. Shut the fuck up, dude, and just act. You're a person who's supposed to act given direction by a director. Pretty much know your role and shut the fuck up. Now, don't try to change society. Don't either. But there are some people who are actors, but who also grow beyond actors. They become, makam. Sorry, something got stuck in my throat. The celebrities trying to stop me. But anyway, they become not as actors, but they become public figures. Not all of them. Some just don't have the fucking brains to do it. Let's admit that, right? Why do we always adore celebrities? Because they don't. Some of them are just fucking actors, dude. And just because you can act doesn't mean you're smart. Just because you can act doesn't make you an intelligent or a person who is considerate. You can be a selfish cunt who's an actor. That's great. My point is, play to your strengths and embrace what you are, as opposed to every actor must have a message about dating, about relationships, about the climate. Shut the fuck up. And then they're all going to be seen as hypocrites. Like, look at Megan&Harry. Good Lord, if there's a walking, talking contradiction, that is those two people. My aunt just called Meghna yesterday. She's like, that Meghna? I said, yes, auntie, as you said it. She doesn't know what the fuck she is, Miss Megan or whatever she is. I'm not bitching on her. I mean, of course, we know about the royal ball she's got in her handbag, which is sort of just like, excuse me, my family are so horrible. They were ruthless. They were racist. Yeah, that's clearly she's got royal balls in her clutch. And yeah, So a lot of these people are going to be exposed in the Pandora's papers, the Pandora papers. I like the name Pandora's box. If Pandora's a woman, a box. Anyway, those papers will be revealed. Millions of files, terabytes. It just sounds cool. Sounds like a Tom Clancy novel coming to the forefront. And what else happened? Something happened in the news. Some Swedish guy who did the Mammoth cartoon died in a car crash. Now, I haven't read into that, but you guys know now. Something else. Today's news was crazy. Very action-packed, if you want to call it that. There was stuff with this Pandora thing, then something in Pakistan, then some farmers in India, then there was some, the Chinese planes over Taiwan. America's not happy. America's, no, China, you cannot do that. China, yay, you cannot send planes. Only we can do that. Only we can go and drop poison chemicals, bombs on other countries. You should not do that, China, because you don't look like us. You don't look white. You don't look the part of liberators of democracy. You are the bad people. You are like that. You are those people. Your planes also even go zing. Our planes go, yeah, democracy. Yeah, that's American fighter jets. Democracy. Chinese planes, if you've noticed, yeah. Because apparently China uses replicas of the F-18. I don't know if they're making Chinese F-18s, fucking amazing, which go across the world. It's going, communism. And American planes going, democracy. They got confused there. They're like, which one? Liberalization. Yeah. I lost the plot. It's the sun. Yeah. So let's wait with bated breath, or with whatever, bad breath. If you have bad breath, you are entitled to bad breath. Just don't go shoving your bad breath face in someone's face going, ha, ha, ha. But knowing you having bad breath in these times, you probably would have passed out already because of your fucking mask. Oh shit, I forgot to take my mask out, motherfucking, I'm out. Anyhow. Just thinking of the title of this episode. Anyway, I hope you guys are good, and I'm pretty much done for this. I think I need to go take a nap. My head is fried. It's very, very hot. But yeah, thank you for listening to this podcast, and do let everyone in your world know that this SoapyRao Show thing is happening every week. Twice episodes, 2 episodes out a week. I have a lovely lady coming up on this Thursday's episode. She's going to talk about food. No. She is going to talk about food, but she's going to talk about some very interesting things about food consumption, how we become fat fucking bastards who are overeating just because we can, and about various options for food going forward into the future. Yeah, very interesting. Her name is Ira Van Elen, not to be mistaken with Eddie Van Halen. Similar, but not the same. So do tune in to that episode, which will be out on Thursday. And of course, if you're listening to this, just give it a follow. I like to say it as an American, right? Because Americans always say like, share, subscribe, smash that bell, smash it. Yeah. So yeah, follow the podcast. 2 episodes out every week for your listening pleasure. And appreciate it. Apple, Android, whatever floats your boat. And of course, if you are caught up in this Pandora papers, well, fuck you, man. Come and sponsor my podcast on Patreon, you bastard. I don't have it on Patreon yet, but do something. Make my podcast lucrative if you have Panama Paradise, now Pandora Papers, if you're caught up in it. I can be your tax haven. Yeah. You'll never get it back, but I'll be your haven, baby. I can be your baby haven. Anyway, before I get carried away, thank you very much. As always, appreciate you for being who you are and listening to this podcast. Till the next episode, goodbye, God bless, take care of yourselves. Cheers.